Hi, my little loves, it's Auntie. I'm back. Yay! And I had some technical issues with my hair, but it's looking so much better. What do you guys think? So, today's book is dedicated to MJ. Hi, MJ. It's Auntie. I love you so much and I miss you. I can't even say how much. Like, bigger than the moon, bigger than the stars, all the sand in the world. That's how much I missed you. But I do get to see some of the pictures your mom shares, and you look so amazing playing your sports. And Auntie's just so excited for you. Mwah! That's for you, MJ. Don't duck my kisses. Don't. I love you. So tonight's book is from Christmas Storybook Collection from Disney. This book was my son's book. Do you believe it looks so fantastic through, 16 years? How cool. And it's still so beautiful inside. And this is the book we're going to read. It's called Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. A Christmas to Remember. So I'll try my best to show you the pictures. But if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading the book. Okay? Are you ready to begin? You gotta close your big, beautiful eyes and bring out your listening ears so we can begin the story. Are you ready now? Awesome. Once upon a time, a princess named Snow White had to run away from her evil stepmother's castle. She happened upon a cozy cottage in the woods that belonged to the seven dwarfs. The dwarfs! I met them, they're really good guys. When the dwarfs heard that Snow White's life was in danger, they insisted she stay with them. After several months, they thought of each other's family. Like family. One December morning, Snow White was out feeding the birds and her other forest friends. Doc sat down with the other dwarfs. "Christmas is coming," he said. "What do you say we give Snow White a nifty gift? We need to show our appreciation for all she's done for us," said Happy. "Aw, why not? She deserves something, I guess," said Grumpy. Urgh. Sleepy said she could use a new quilt for her bed. "How about a lace handkerchief?" suggested Sneezy. Achoo! "I have an idea," said Bashful, blushing. "Why not give her something from our minds? Something for her to remember us by." "Remember us? She's not going anywhere," said Grumpy. "Is she?" "Let's hope not," Sleepy yawned. "If we work extra hard," said Doc, "we could find the perfect diamond. We could make her a crown. Maybe like my hair bow. What do you think?" "Nah, something better, I bet." "A crown like a princess would wear. Snow White is a princess," Bashful reminded them. And here they are. The seven dwarfs. Just like I remembered them. The next day, the dwarfs busied themselves at the mine. They wanted to be sure they found the perfect gift in the cottage. Snow White got ready for Christmas too. First, she made a tray of special cookies, cutting them into shapes of bells and stars and Christmas trees. While the cookies baked, she went into the forest and cut down a dwarf-sized pine tree. Maybe little people-sized pine tree sounds a bit nicer. She pulled it home on a small sled, gathering red berries and holly leaves along the way. I bet she was singing too. What do you think? Look how lovely Snow White looks. Can you see the holly berries in her hand? And here's the 7 dwarfs working super hard. Oh, sorry. It looks like this is moving. When Snow White returned to the little cottage, it was filled with the smell of warm cinnamon sugar. That's the best smell of all. One of the best smells. The smell was so delicious, it made Snow White quite hungry. But instead of nibbling on the freshly baked cookies, she laced them on ribbons and hung them on the little pine tree. You heard me right. She hung up the cookies on the Christmas tree. She dropped strings of berries on the branches, singing carols all the while. She hoped the dwarfs liked the holiday treat and decorations. By the time she had finished decking the cottage with holly and mistletoe, Snow White was tired. She sat down by the fire, and soon she was asleep. When the dwarfs came home and saw the tree, they danced and shouted with delight. They loved the smell of cookies and could hardly wait to have a taste. I bet they were so good. Snow White awoke at the sound of their cheers and smiled. "Merry Christmas," she exclaimed. "I'm so happy you like my surprise." Look how beautiful the Christmas tree is. And look at the cookies on the tree. It's beautiful. "A beautiful surprise," said Happy. "We have a little surprise for you too," Doc added. He took a small package. Hey, what's going with the camera? It's leaving me. Uh-oh. Let me fix this real fast. There we go. Doc took a small package wrapped in a brown paper bag out of his clock and placed it under the tree. "No squeaking, peeking," he said. "Please wait until Christmas Eve," Bashful added shyly. Snow White was surprised. "You didn't have to give me a present," she said. "You've already been so kind to me." On Christmas Eve, Snow White cooked a feast of roast fowl and delicious cake. All night she kept looking at the package beneath the tree. Her stepmother, the evil queen, had never given her anything. This was her very first Christmas present. Ooh, can you see that? I'm trying to do it one-handed. That looks so awesome, that feast. At last, the meal was finished, and the dwarfs had washed all the dishes. Doc handed Snow White the small bundle. When she opened it, Snow White gasped with delight. "Why, this is lovely! But how did you ever—" "We made it," said Happy proudly. Snow White went to the mirror and put the crown on. "Oh, thank you," she said. "This is wonderful. And it is even more precious because you put your hearts into it." "Shucks, it wasn't much," said Bashful. "But it was." Snow White cried. "Oh, you made my first Christmas very memorable." And Snow White put on that beautiful crown. Can you see it, how lovely it is? She was so happy to receive her first present. Snow White wore the splendid crown all through the Christmas holiday. Then she wrapped it up carefully and tucked it away. She wanted to keep her beautiful gift ready for the next time she wore it. I love Snow White, and I love the Seven Dwarfs. They're such neat guys. Well, I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the book. I'm sorry about my phone going woo all over the place. But I love you all. Sweet dreams. And I hope you have the best day tomorrow. I love you all. Love, Auntie. Dear family, a quick suggestion. If you can buy this book or find it at a Goodwill or a thrift store or eBay or Amazon, you will not regret it. Pick it up. So it's by Disney, A Treasure of Tales. Let's see, any other info? There is the barcode. And yeah, it's such a sweet book that I shared with my son. And he really loved these stories. And it was just special moments that we were able to share. Let's see, what else? Maybe pause it so you can see. Sustainable? Hey, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, I love you guys. I love you so much. Bye, guys.